All right, so let's fire up the engine. We have right here ABS indicator. Okay, ABS indicator comes on and it goes off as we start the truck. Okay, so we know that indicator is working. All right, so right away we'll go right over here. I don't know if you can see this, 14.1. So our voltmeter is reading 14.1 indicated, which is an indicator to us that the alternator is properly charging the battery. Okay, that's very important. That's very important. Okay, so our instrument panel, this is a review for our instrument panel. So we've got the ABS indicator, it comes on and goes off when we start the truck. Then we got our voltmeter reading 14.1, indicating that our alternator is properly charging our battery. Very important. All right, so we come right over here. We have our oil pressure gauge. This sensor here is at the normal operating level. Normally, when we're driving, it's probably around about 50 psi, but because the truck is idle, we're reading pretty approximately 25 psi. So it's at a normal operating level, and we have no alarms. All right, so right over here we have our coolant temperature gauge. It is reading at a normal operating level. It's not overheating or anything. It's reading at a normal operating level, as I said, and there are no alarms. That's a great thing. So it's slightly under the 200 Fahrenheit, but so there's no operating level. We have both our primary and our secondary air supplies. Supply is at a normal or at normal operating levels. They're actually reading around about the 120 psi, which is the governor cutoff. And what's important is that we have no alarms. Okay, so there you have it. That's the instrument panel of in-cab. Now, there are a couple of things that we'll probably do on the next. I'm actually draw our PSI so you see the alarms, how it comes on, how if it drops the air supply, primary, secondary, how if it drops below a certain PSI, there's a couple of things that happen, safety features that happens. Now, we have two types of alarm. We have both audible, so you're gonna hear the noise, you can hear a beeping sound for most trucks, and then you have the visual. So the visual alarm is like a little red. On this truck is actually a red light appears with the beeping sound. So you have both audible and you have the visual alarms. Okay, and they're to alarm the driver that the truck is not at a normal operating level, so therefore it's not safe to drive the truck. Okay, all right, there you have it. That's our instrument panel for the in-cab inspection.